The State Seal of Biliteracy is established to recognize high school graduates who have attained a high level of proficiency in reading, writing, listening, and speaking in one or more world language in addition to English. This award not only acknowledges that 2 or more languages is important, but it also honors the skills our students attain in their pursuit of biliteracy and affirms the assets that many of our students come to us with. This is an incredible distinction, and it is our privilege to extend it to all of you.
Buenas tardes. As I mentioned a few minutes ago, we're very appreciative to have all of our students being recognized who are able to be with us this evening. Thank you for bringing friends and family here to be recognized for something that not all students attain, and that's a seal of biliteracy to appear on your diploma. So not only are you being recognized for meeting graduation requirements, but you've done so, you've proved your mastery of 2 languages, and for that, in this modern world, that multilingualism, we commend you for that effort. So felicidades. I know not everybody earned it in Spanish, but I don't know any other languages other than Sprechen Deutsch klein. Thank you for being here this evening. So we're going to recognize our students, and we have Marisol, who's going to come tell us a little bit more.
Buenas noches. Good evening. My name is Marisol Kreutzer, Secondary Dual Language Immersion TOSA. Speaking on behalf of Michael Bacon, Director of the Department of Dual Language, who is unable to be here tonight. I'm honored to inform you of a major accomplishment of 148 Portland Public School graduates who are being awarded the Oregon Seal of Biliteracy. These seniors dedicated themselves to attaining a high level of proficiency in 2 or more languages, an achievement that only 15 to 20% of Americans reach as compared to 56% of Europeans. Some of the primary goals of the Oregon Seal of Biliteracy include encourage students to study languages, prepare students to be college ready, recognize and promote world language instruction in public schools, provide post-secondary institutions with a method to give academic credit to applicants with biliteracy certifications, improve intergroup relationships, affirm the value of diversity, and honor the multiple cultures and languages of our community. Before I introduce our representative students, I would like to share a few highlights for this year's recipients. This is the 2nd largest number of recipients since the inception of this award, a total of 148 to be exact. Nearly half of our awardees started school in Portland Public Schools with little to no English proficiency. Almost 10% are current emerging bilinguals. There are 73 students who will receive an honorable mention award for their outstanding partner language score in national tests, IB, AP, STEM, SLIP. These students demonstrated proficiency across 9 different languages, in addition to English, Amharic, Chinese, French, German, Japanese, Mai, Somali, Spanish, and Vietnamese. All of our 9 comprehensive high schools have awardees, and this year, students from Alliance High School also earned the award. We expect another 100 to 150 students to earn this award post-graduation when their AP or IB language test results come out in July. I want to take a moment to thank those who played a major role in supporting our students to reach this accomplishment. Parents, family members, teachers, counselors, administrators, and community members. Their support is critical. The System Planning and Performance Department, along with the Learning Credit Options Program, among other contributions, they help us identify these students and their staff at their respective high schools and ensure these students are recognized at graduation. Nami Won, project manager of OTL, and Elisa Koblitz, administrative assistant, work across departments to compile lists of qualified students, cross-check data, and accurately reported information to the Oregon Department of Education. So without further ado, please allow me to introduce our two representative speakers. They will share their remarks in two languages to address why being bilingual is important to them. A graduate from Roosevelt High School and the Spanish Immersion Program, the one and only Angela Gonzalez.
Hello. Oh, this is cool. Okay. Buenas tardes. Antes me daba vergüenza hablar en español. No sé si a lo mejor tenía miedo a equivocarme o era porque me sentía desconectada a esa parte de mi identidad. Crecí en un ambiente donde nunca se pausaba la música o charlas en español. De todos modos, no quise hablar. Me costaba mucho participar en mis clases de español. A veces me ponía a hablar con mis amigos en el idioma, pero mi rutina consistía en escuchar al español y responder en inglés. Era como si estuviera intentando rechazar esa parte de mi persona, mi cultura y familia. Pero cuando llegué al punto de tomar clases avanzadas, establecí una relación con mi maestra, la señora Velasco, y poco a poco crecí a ser muy apasionada por seguir mis estudios en español. Al ponerme a leer cuentos y historias, escribir poemas y ensayos, hacer análisis y poder tener conversaciones fluidas, miré lo capaz que era y soy, igual como todos aquí, de tener éxito en manejando más que un solo idioma. Ahora no soy tímida para hablar, me siento más conectada a mi lenguaje e identidad como una chicana. Ser bilingüe también significa poder hablarle a mi familia. Hay ciertas cosas que no se pueden traducir o no suenan bien, no importa lo tanto que uno trate. Mi mamá me puede decir que me ponga las pilas y yo la entiendo. Puedo hablarle a mis abuelos por el teléfono, escribirles cartas y crear una conversación donde ambos nos podemos sentir cómodos. Hay un sentimiento de orgullo cuando puedo hacer que alguien se sienta cómodo con el hecho de hablar en español. He tenido momentos en el trabajo donde se nota que hay personas que les cuesta trabajo hablar, pero cambian cuando se enteran que comparto su idioma. Estar cómodo cambia las experiencias de uno completamente, ya sea en el hospital, cuando veo el cambio de comportamiento en mi madre al saber que su doctor habla español, o cuando salgo a la tienda con mi familia y uno de los trabajadores están dispuestos a hablarnos en español. Mis padres también son bilingües. Ellos conocen el inglés y continúan aprendiendo igual como yo sigo aprendiendo el español. Pero como mencioné antes, ellos comparten la comodidad del español. Para yo y mi familia, el español es una parte grande de quienes somos. Ser bilingüe permite que tengamos el lujo de tener opciones. Podemos leer, escribir, hablar en más que un idioma y escoger en cuál lo vamos a hacer, como todos aquí. He decidido incorporar el español en mi presente y futuro. Y para todos aquí les deseo lo mejor incorporando su lenguaje en sus vidas, no importando de qué forma lo deciden hacer. Gracias. Okay, so basically a little overview of what I was talking about is how I was always hesitant to speak Spanish despite having grown up with Spanish in my household. And I wasn't sure if I was disconnected with my Hispanic identity, but I felt pressure to know Spanish perfectly, and that's why I was scared to mess up. And when I got to the point in my high school career where I was taking advanced Spanish classes, I had a strong connection with my AP Spanish teacher, and that allowed me to feel connected to my identity, and I became very passionate for the language. And It also means being able to communicate with my family. There's certain things that just don't translate right, no matter how hard you try. And I can talk to my grandparents, I can write them cards, and I speak of how it's a privilege to be able to choose which language I want to read in, which language I want to speak in, which language I want to speak in, or I said that, think in. And that for me and my family, it's a big part of who we are, and that the language can make someone feel comfortable, and for lack of better words, it's satisfying, it's rewarding to know that you can make that difference in someone's lives. I've had experiences at work where someone may not feel super comfortable speaking in English, and their whole way of being changes once they know that you speak Spanish and you can share that with them. And then I wished everyone here, with whatever language they speak, and I wish them the best with their future endeavors, incorporating that language into their life. Thank you.
I would like to invite now a graduate of Grant High School and the Japanese Immersion Program, Kenji Lamdin.
こんばんは。僕は幼い頃、バイリンガルという意味が理解できませんでした。母から常に日本語の本を読むように言われ、土曜日には日本人学校に通いました。家では基本的に日本語で会話をし、小学生になったら JMP という半分日本語の学校に通うようになりました。このすべては僕自身が決断したものではなく、両親が決めたもので、僕の子供時代は日本の文化で満たされていました。このように生まれた時から他国語を学ぶことということがすべての人に与えられているわけではないということに疑問すら抱きませんでした。しかし思い返してみると、このように育てられてよかったと自信を持って言えます。2つの言語はすんなりと使えるようになったことがありがたく思えるようになりました。英語以外の言語が話せることにより、僕は自分以外の文化に関心を持つようになりました。他国語を使用することによっていろいろな観点から問題を捉える能力がつき、違う文化を持った人々には背景や伝統による意見の違いがあるのだということを広い視野で見ることができるようになったと思います。また、これからもずっと自分のためになるべく可能性を与えられたことにも気づきました。日本と関わりのある仕事をすることもできますし、日本に住むことにもあまり障害を感じません。毎日日本語を JMP で学ぶ日々ももう終わりに近づいています。今日こうして僕はここにいることができるのは、最後の3年間僕を力強く引っ張ってきてくれたグラント高校の日本語の教師ペイジ先生のおかげです。高校を出てこれからの人生どんな道に進もうとも培った言語能力を一層高めていきたいと思っています。なぜなら日本の文化は僕がとても大切にしているアイデンティティの大きな部分であるからです。And this next part will be in English. I never truly understood what it meant to be bilingual as a small child. My mother always pushed me to read Japanese books and had me attend a Japanese school on Saturdays. I conversed mainly in Japanese at home. I was put into the Japanese immersion program where half of school was in Japanese. Most of this was out of my control. My parents made my decisions at that young age, and I was thus immersed in Japanese culture throughout my childhood. I never stopped to think that not everybody had this privilege of learning multiple languages from birth. Looking back, I could say with confidence that I am glad my adolescence was shaped this way. I began to appreciate the ease at which bilinguality came to me. Being able to speak more than one language has made me understand and appreciate cultures that aren't my own. I believe my bilinguality has given me the capability of looking at issues from multiple perspectives and a broader understanding that people from different cultures hold different ideas due to their background and heritage. I also realized that I was given the potential for my future that will benefit me for years to come. I have the option to pursue a career related to Japan or even live there without much trouble. As I am coming to the end of being a student of the Japanese immersion program, my time of learning Japanese every day in school is almost over. I wouldn't be who I am today without the strong guidance of my Japanese teacher at Grant High School, Mrs. Page, who led me through the last 3 years. No matter what I choose to do for the rest of my life after high school, I will continue to work on my language skills as Japanese culture is a large part of my identity that holds great importance within me. Thank you.
finally, I would like to ask our attendees, Oregon Seal of Biliteracy awardees, to stand so the superintendent and school board can recognize you.
All our graduates.
Okay, so we'd like to take some pictures of students with the board and the superintendent. Could the graduates from Alliance come forward, please? Are there students here from Benson? I don't have glasses. Could the students from Cleveland come forward? Franklin? How about Grant students? Jefferson? Lincoln? Madison. Roosevelt. and Wilson.
Congratulations again to everybody. This is a huge accomplishment, and PPS is proud of you, the board, the superintendent, all of your teachers, your families, your communities. We're all so proud of you. And your ability to speak in multiple languages is going to serve you well for the rest of your life. It's a huge accomplishment. Congratulations.